industry, that's a walking legend right there. Legendary. They whisper about him in corners.
Bless up. Shout out to Virtuous Woman. Go to the Queen's channel, show her some love. She has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So without further ado, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get to work.
To empty your mind, be formless.
Modern women's gym culture, once a place for discipline, health, and self-improvement, has turned into a chaotic environment that destroys men's peace, blurs boundaries, and fuels unnecessary tension between the sexes. Instead of being a space for fitness, it has become a stage for attention-seeking behavior, entitlement, and performative victimhood.
Let me also highlight that it is not a strip club. It is not a dance club. It is a place where you can go, have your peace, focus, get your workout on, a good pump, a good sweat, and be on your merry way. I'm not there to check out women, not there to try to talk to women. If I see you, I acknowledge you, and I keep it pushing. Outside the gym, leaving the gym, that's one thing. While inside the gym, I'm in my own world. They have different motives for when they go to the gym. And we see that, which makes it uncomfortable for others.
Too many women walk into the gym not to work out, but to record men, accuse them of staring, create drama, and push the narrative that every man is a creep while wearing outfits designed for maximum attention. It's a setup, a trap, and a growing cultural problem that nobody wants to address honestly. We're going to break down how this happened, why it's destroying the gym environment for everyone, how men are being targeted and humiliated for simply existing in the same space, and how modern gym culture has turned into yet another battlefield in the war between men and women.
And here we go.
Let's stop pretending. Gyms aren't what they used to be. For a lot of men, the weight room, once the only place where they could zone out, lift heavy, and escape the chaos of the world, has turned into a minefield of attention-seeking, dramatics, and social media-driven behavior.
Exactly. It's to a point where why go to the gym if you know that you have a large number, not every, but a large number of women with their iPhones, with their tripods, taking up space. I mean, getting mad if you are in the way, trying to use workout equipment, or if you videotaping yourself, you in the dumbbell area, and the man crosses over to the dumbbell to get a piece of equipment to go do his workouts. Now he's targeted. All of this stuff here. And to me personally, the gym is the gym, okay? And when you have individuals that go there for attention seeking, go there to show off, go there to do videos for their OnlyFans, you got to fucking do better.
And the elephant in the room? A lot of the disruption is coming from performative behavior, often by women who treat the gym like a stage rather than a training ground. Not all women, but enough to change the atmosphere. When the camera first, workout later epidemic, the average man today can't even do a set of squats without worrying that someone with a front-facing camera is about to accuse him of watching. Tripods everywhere, angles everywhere. Half the gym working out, the other half recording themselves working out. And men pay the price. They avoid walking behind someone filming. They change their workout path to avoid being caught on camera.
Yeah, because nobody doesn't want to be the butt of a video, of a woman shaming a dude for attention. And we see this and we notice it. Large number of women do this exact thing for attention. Oh my gosh, he walked right in front of me. Oh my gosh, he see me recording. Oh my gosh, he's looking at me. You're not that important. You're not all of that. They do not respect other people's space, but yet they get mad when folk look at them. Look at what the fuck you're wearing.
They live in constant fear of false accusations. The gym is supposed to be a place to work, not a Hollywood production studio for people chasing followers. Too overreacting to normal human behavior. A man glances in the mirror, he's staring. A man waits for a machine. He's making me uncomfortable. A man checks the timer on the wall. He's looking at me. Some women have become so hypersensitive or performatively dramatic that they treat existing in the same space as an offense. Men aren't creeps for simply being present. Men aren't predators for having peripheral vision. Men aren't villains because someone wants attention badly enough to invent a situation.
When I'm in the gym, I look at everybody. That's just me. Those know my background, law enforcement, so I always keep my eyes on the swivel. But that does not mean that my eyes are locked in on you, watching your backside as you walk around the gym. That's not my thing. But yet, the same number of women that do all of this rigmarole shit, haven't you noticed? Men go through the same thing too. You have some women that are creeps. Less men recording themselves, but you have more women recording themselves, especially the type of outfits that they wear. You can't get mad when A, a man tries to talk to you, or B, you get stared at, you get looked at. Look at what you're wearing. A large number of you women got to do better. Mind your fucking business.
3, dressing for attention, then complaining about attention. Yes, some clothing shouldn't be worn in public. Yes, nobody deserves harassment. But we also can't ignore the rising trend of turning the gym into a catwalk, the ultra-revealing outfits, the strategic angles for the camera, the exaggerated bending and posing between sets. Then, in the same breath, complaining that men are looking. If you dress for attention, film for attention, pose for attention, and then cry victim when someone's eyes pass your direction.
Or the attire that you're wearing, a man doesn't acknowledge you. Have y'all seen that? The same attire or what y'all do, a man doesn't acknowledge you. A man doesn't look your way. You're still shaming that man. You still have something to say about that man. Maybe that man already knows what the fuck you're doing, and he's not in tune with that. That's why he doesn't look your way. That's why he doesn't pay you no attention. But you want him to look your way. You want him to pay you attention. But when he doesn't, you still make smart comments. Come on now. All right.
You're part of the problem. For holding equipment hostage. Some women use the gym like a lounge, sitting on machines texting, taking 5-minute breaks on equipment, not letting anyone work in, stalling because they're not done recording yet. Meanwhile, the men trying to actually work out get stuck waiting like it's the DMV. The gym isn't a social hub. It's not a personal film set. It's not a place to relax and scroll TikTok. It's a place to train. 5, the double standard nobody talks about. Men get judged for breathing wrong. Women get applause for the same behavior that men get shamed for. If a man films, he's creepy. If a woman films, she's a fitness influencer. If a man asks to work in, he's bothering someone. If a woman asks, she's friendly. Men stay silent because they know how fast a rumor or video can destroy them. That fear alone ruins the peace of the entire gym environment.
And that's another reason why a larger number of men are like, I'd rather have a gym at home. I'd rather have a home gym. And to be honest with you, I love home gyms. Why? I can work out whenever I want. I don't have to worry about no one saying anything or putting me in an uncomfortable situation. And you also have a large number of individuals leaving the gym. You know, why? It doesn't make any sense. They go ahead and they cancel their membership because they're not going to be put in any type of position where, you know, let's go.
Modern gym culture has become one of the most unexpected battlegrounds in the conversation about male-female dynamics. What used to be a simple place to work out, clear your head, and focus on self-improvement has gradually shifted into a tense social environment, especially for men. Today, many men say they no longer feel comfortable in gyms, not because of intimidation from other men, but because modern gym culture has turned into a stage where some women perform, record, and curate attention. And when men simply exist in the same space, look in the same direction, or accidentally cross into the background of a camera shot, they find themselves accused of staring, creeping, or harassing despite doing absolutely nothing wrong. A major part of this shift comes from the new gym aesthetic many women adopt. Hyper-revealing, ultra-tight clothing that leaves almost nothing to the imagination.
And you also have some women that come into the gym wearing all this stuff. Some of them not wearing any panties. You can tell. Some of them wearing thongs and G-strings. You can tell. It's like you're advertising. The gym's supposed to be a place for you to go get that good work, exercise, be one with yourself, a stress reliever, not a place where it's a club, a strip club, a place where you can go do your videos for your OnlyFans and so forth, a place where you can go make videos just to shame people and use that for attention. Come on now.
Sports bras that function more like bras than tops, leggings pulled so tight they look painted on, shorts cut so high that they're practically underwear. This is now normalized gym attire. There is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to look good or confident while working out, but the contradiction is hard to ignore. Some women dress in ways designed to draw maximum attention, then immediately villainize any man whose eyes happen to land on them for a split second. It creates a lose-lose situation for men who are genuinely just trying to lift, sweat, and go home. At the same time, the explosion of gym-based content on social media, TikTok workout clips, glute day videos, gym fit check posts, and purposely filmed "caught him staring at me" clips has transformed gym spaces into content studios.
And a large number of managers, general managers, really need to highlight and pay attention to all of this. Half the time, when you have certain women complaining, don't just be quick to take the woman's side. Look into things instead of looking at things. I've worked in the gym as a personal trainer. I've seen it. I know how it goes. I know the lingo. I know the language. I done had situations where a female guest came and complained that a dude was staring at her. I assessed the situation. Come to find out, look at what you're wearing. Look at how you're presenting yourself. He really wasn't being a gym creep. He glanced at you and he kept it moving. There was no long stare. He wasn't foaming at the mouth. He wasn't grabbing his private area staring at you. There was nothing that individual did that made you uncomfortable. You just didn't like the fact that he glanced at you while you was recording a video of you on a squat machine. Like, be real.
And many men are tired of it. The gym used to be one of the last sacred spaces where people could decompress without having a camera pointed at them or being accused of having bad intentions. Now men walk on eggshells, afraid that a normal glance in a shared mirror might get clipped, edited, and labeled as male creep behavior for millions to see. What's even more uncomfortable to say but needs to be said is this. When your gym outfit is something you would never wear to a workplace, a grocery store, or a family event, the environment you're creating is not one centered around fitness. Revealing clothing, attention-seeking behavior, and weaponizing embarrassment have all contributed to why so many men now prefer to lift at home or in male-only gyms. The constant surveillance, the fear of false accusations, the performance culture, none of it aligns with the original purpose of going to the gym.
Imagine if they had a man's only gym where only men can go and they work out. Don't you know a large number of women would have a fit? Why would you be mad? Guess what? They're not getting that attention. They're not getting that male attention because it's just women. Men, I'm gonna say this. Men are at a place in their life where they're done being a large number of women's punching bags. Gotta say it. Keep your fucking phone and all your recording devices at home. And if you're going to come to the gym and record and so forth, and you in a certain area, ask, is it okay? I'm going to be recording. So that way that individual knows. that individual can move to the other side of the gym and work out, or he can tell you it's okay. You cannot take it upon yourself to start occupying spaces at the gym, especially you have people that walk around in certain areas. Help me make it make sense. Cannot be making this shit up. You got to do better in the gym, ladies.
And the truth is, people feel what they feel. Men are not robots. They notice what's in front of them. When a woman is wearing the equivalent of lingerie to the gym, it's unrealistic to expect the entire male population to maintain perfect tunnel vision. But instead of acknowledging this basic reality of human nature, the culture punishes men for reacting normally to abnormal circumstances. If we're going to have an honest conversation about modern gym culture, the clothing choices, the recording habits, and the contradictions must be part of it. Men didn't change. The environment around them did. And when an everyday activity becomes socially dangerous, people will withdraw. That's exactly what's happening. Bottom line, men just want their sanctuary back. Most men go to the gym for one purpose: to get better. No drama, no cameras, no accusations, no theatric. But the modern gym is filled with women attention-seeking, overreacting, oversharing, false victim narratives, social media performances, zero accountability, and men are tired of working out in a circus.
Men are trying to be the butt of every conversation of why, he's a gym creep. He's a weirdo. He's looking at me. He glanced over at me. Hell, he smiled at me. Are you fucking serious? Are you kidding me? But this is what we have. Then you go on social media and smear that man. But see, a large number of women, I believe now y'all starting to get the message. You got to be careful of whom the fuck you shaming or smearing, because you don't never know who knows who. The person that you're shaming, the person that you are smearing to get likes, views, and attention, that could be the same person that can hand you your pink slip. You don't never know. You got to be careful. But all this attention seeking, you got to do better. Gym 101, you got to do better. Stop taking up space. Be more presentable when you go to the gym. I know in certain countries, you can't wear spandex when you go to the gym. You have to really, really dress to be a certain way when you go to the gym. I believe that is something that should be addressed across the board. You go to a gym, you cannot wear tight clothes. Just like this morning, I was at the gym, saw a lady working out. I glanced at her, I glanced at everybody. She had on a nice top, and she had on some sweats, and she was getting her workout in with her headphones. That was it. I walked past her in between sets. I didn't say anything to her. Wasn't trying to talk to her. I didn't stare at her for a long time. Yeah, she has some curves. Okay, and so? I'm there to get my workout in. I go there for a specific reason. To get that pump, get that sweat, exercise, then leave. That's my agenda. That's my intentions. Not there for a meat market. Not there for a transaction conversation. Now, if she's walking out the gym and I happen to walk out the same time that she is, that's a different story. Then I can engage in a conversation. I don't even like people talking to me while I'm working out, to be honest with you.
The gym used to be a place of iron, sweat, focus, and discipline. Now, too often, it's a place of angles, outfits, ring lights, and dramatics.